Most people believe discipline is about motivation. It's not. Motivation is emotional. Discipline is structural. Motivation rises and falls with mood. Structure remains when you don't feel like trying. And some of the most disciplined societies in the world did not build that structure accidentally. They engineered it through habits repeated so consistently that discipline stops feeling dramatic and starts feeling normal. If you've ever started strong and then lost momentum, if you've set ambitious goals but struggled with daily execution, you were not broken, you were not lazy, you were not missing willpower. You were missing systems. And there are certain habits deeply embedded in Chinese culture that quietly train discipline from childhood, in homes, in classrooms, in competitive cities, and in business environments. These habits are not loud. They are not motivational quotes. They are not flashy productivity hacks. They are structural, and structure compounds. In a world addicted to speed, comfort, and instant dopamine, discipline has become rare. Which means it has become valuable. The economy rewards long-term focus. Markets reward patience. Social media rewards consistency. Skill mastery rewards repetition. But modern technology trains the opposite. Scroll, swipe, click, react, consume. Notifications fragment your attention. Algorithms shorten your patience. One-click purchases eliminate waiting. And every time you choose comfort over effort, your tolerance for discomfort shrinks. So instead of asking, how do I feel more motivated? The better question is, what environments produce discipline automatically? Let's break down 12 powerful habits that help build unbreakable discipline, and more importantly, the systems behind them. Not to copy blindly, but to understand what works. The first habit is respect for structured routine. In many Chinese households, routine is not optional. Wake-up times are consistent. Study hours are fixed. Meals happen at predictable times. Bedtimes are enforced. At first glance, this may seem rigid. But behavioral psychology shows that routine reduces decision fatigue. Every decision consumes mental energy. If you wake up every morning asking yourself, should I get up now or sleep 20 more minutes? You are already negotiating with yourself. Negotiation weakens discipline, but if waking up at 6:30 is automatic, the decision disappears. Energy is preserved for harder tasks. Structure removes friction. When routine is stable, execution becomes easier. When routine is unstable, motivation must fill the gap. And motivation is unreliable. This is why so many people feel productive for 3 days and then collapse. They rely on emotional momentum instead of environmental design. In competitive urban environments, students grow up inside structure. It is not always comfortable. But it normalizes repetition. When repetition becomes normal, effort stops feeling heroic. It becomes expected. And when effort is expected, consistency increases. The second habit is endurance training through academic rigor. Education in China is famously intense. Exams such as the Gaokao carry enormous weight. Students prepare for years. Long study sessions are standard. This is not about glorifying pressure. It is about adaptation. The brain adapts to difficulty. If you repeatedly expose yourself to challenging workloads, your stress tolerance expands. If you avoid discomfort, your tolerance contracts. Modern life makes avoidance easy. You can close the laptop, switch careers quickly, abandon projects without consequence, mute difficult conversations. But discipline grows when quitting is not the default option. Psychology refers to this as stress inoculation. Repeated exposure to manageable stress builds resilience. Students trained to handle heavy workloads early often develop deep focus capacity later. They are accustomed to sustained attention. In a distracted world, sustained attention is economic leverage. Deep focus allows faster skill acquisition, better decision-making, higher quality output. Focus converts directly into income potential. The third habit is delayed gratification tied to family reputation. In many Chinese families, individual success is connected to collective identity. Your achievements reflect on your family. Your failures are shared. This creates external accountability. When your effort affects only you, quitting feels private. When your effort reflects on parents, grandparents, and community, quitting carries social cost. Behavioral economics shows that humans respond strongly to social reputation. We act differently when our identity is visible. Collectivist systems embed discipline within loyalty. And loyalty is powerful fuel. This does not mean one system is superior. It means accountability strengthens consistency. You may not grow up in that environment, but you can recreate accountability. Public goals, mentors, performance tracking. When behavior is visible, discipline increases. The fourth habit is respect for incremental improvement. Across many industries, manufacturing, technology, infrastructure, there is emphasis on gradual optimization. Small refinements, repeated iteration, continuous polishing. This mirrors the principle of marginal gains. Improve 1% daily, and the compound effect becomes dramatic over time. But compounding requires patience. You do not chase dramatic transformation every week. You refine quietly. In contrast, many people chase explosive results. If success is not immediate, they pivot. If growth is not viral, they quit. Markets, however, reward consistency more than intensity. Companies that survive decades rarely explode overnight. They optimize slowly. The same applies to personal discipline. If you attempt radical life transformation in 30 days, burnout follows. If you commit to small improvements for 5 years, identity changes permanently. The fifth habit is tolerance for monotony. Discipline is repetitive. It is not glamorous. It is repeating behaviors when they are no longer exciting. Calligraphy practice, martial arts drills, mathematics problem sets. Repetition is embedded in skill development. Neurologically, repetition strengthens neural pathways. Tasks become more efficient, but repetition requires emotional stability. If you require constant novelty, mastery becomes impossible. Modern platforms are engineered to disrupt monotony. Infinite scroll, rapid content shifts, short-form stimulation. The brain becomes conditioned for change. Then long-term projects feel unbearable. If boredom feels painful, discipline collapses. But if boredom becomes tolerable, depth becomes achievable. Depth creates competitive advantage. The sixth habit is strategic patience in business. Relationship building, often described through the concept of guanxi, emphasizes trust over time. Partnerships develop gradually. Reputation compounds slowly. This creates long-term thinking. In investing, patience multiplies capital. Compound interest rewards time. Yet many retail investors panic during volatility. They sell during downturns. They chase hype cycles. Strategic patience requires emotional regulation. Emotional regulation is trainable. When long-term trust and steady progress are valued culturally, individuals learn to tolerate slow growth. Slow growth feels safe. Impulsive growth feels risky. That's psychological. Difference matters in finance. The seventh habit is sacrifice before reward. Many narratives of entrepreneurs and students include early years of long hours and minimal comfort. High savings rates, delayed consumption. Sacrifice connects directly to delayed gratification theory. Research shows that individuals who can postpone rewards often experience stronger long-term outcomes. Modern consumer culture encourages immediate upgrades. Buy now, upgrade now, enjoy now, but wealth accumulation depends on postponement. If lifestyle expands with every raise, freedom shrinks. If investment precedes consumption, options expand. Sacrifice feels restrictive temporarily, but financially, it increases control. And control reduces stress. Lower stress improves decision quality. The eighth habit is emotional control in public. In formal settings, emotional expression is often restrained. Composure is maintained. Anger is rarely displayed openly. Neuroscience shows that repeated emotional regulation strengthens prefrontal control over impulsive reactions. In negotiation, emotional reactivity reduces leverage. Composure increases power. Online culture amplifies outrage, but outrage reduces clarity. The disciplined individual practices pause. Pause before speaking. Pause before responding. Pause before reacting. That pause protects reputation. Reputation compounds opportunity. The ninth habit is early responsibility. Children are often given clear expectations regarding academic and family contribution. Responsibility accelerates maturity. Psychology describes the Pygmalion effect. Expectations influence performance. When high standards are normalized, behavior stretches to meet them. Low expectations shrink effort. Environment shapes identity. If excellence is standard, discipline follows. The 10th habit is measurable competition. Visible rankings, clear exam scores, public performance metrics. Feedback loops sharpen urgency. When performance is measurable, improvement becomes tangible. Ambiguity weakens motivation. Clear metrics reduce excuses. In modern work environments, lack of measurement leads to drift. Tracking performance reinforces discipline. The 11th habit is frugality as strength. High savings rates are common in many households. Spending carefully is respected, not ridiculed. Visible luxury is not always prioritized. Financial restraint builds resilience. Resilience reduces anxiety. Lower anxiety improves rational thinking. Financial stability strengthens mental stability. Mental stability supports disciplined action. Debt often creates emotional pressure. Emotional pressure disrupts focus. Frugality protects clarity. The 12th habit is respect for mastery. Years dedicated to refining a single craft are respected. Depth over novelty, specialization over scattered attention. Mastery requires repetition, humility, and patience. In a culture chasing rapid visibility, mastery is rare. But mastery creates irreplaceability. Irreplaceable individuals gain leverage. Leverage creates income and autonomy. Ironically, discipline creates freedom. Now step back. What do these 12 habits share? They reduce emotional dependence. They increase structural dependence. They normalize discomfort. They reward patience. They connect effort to identity. Discipline is not personality magic. It is environmental engineering. If your mornings are chaotic, your results will be inconsistent. If your spending is impulsive, your finances will remain fragile. If your attention is fragmented, your expertise will plateau. But if you design structure, if you schedule consistently, if you track performance, if you tolerate monotony, if you delay gratification, if you practice emotional pause, over time, discipline stops feeling forced. It becomes automatic. The most disciplined individuals are not the most motivated. They are the most conditioned. They design systems that remove negotiation. When effort becomes identity, quitting feels unnatural. And when quitting feels unnatural, progress compounds. In an era of distraction, discipline is not common. Which means it is powerful. Structure is not restrictive. It is protective. Protective of focus. Protective of capital. Protective of reputation. Protective of long-term growth. If you want unbreakable discipline, do not wait for motivation. Engineer your defaults. Build your microculture. Normalize effort. Repeat until automatic. Because ordinary behaviors, repeated daily under structured conditions, transform into extraordinary results over time. That is how discipline compounds. That is how structure becomes strength. And that is how long-term power is built quietly, one controlled action at a time.